y'all don't be knowing the half. When I say stuff like this, y'all get real offended. But this is nothing but cold, hard facts that your mammy didn't teach you.
Y'all ready to start, right?
It's a little loud in somebody's background. Hey, man, I'm quiet. You said you stink? Damn. Why would we talk about stuff like that?
Okay, what the fuck is up with the motherfucking businesses? Go Fat Podcast, episode 180. I forgot. Seriously.
86.
Oh, 86.
I had a comment to say something about John, but then it why?
I thought it was 186. I am DNA the only one. One and only.
You are the only one that don't know the damn episodes, and you supposed to be the lead host.
Hey man. Hey man. Everybody fuck up, man. Don't play like you don't.
That was good.
Hey. Anyway, I am joined by all three of my co-hosts.
If you ain't know by now, there's Martin Madness / Lo-Fi.
He said to say, to.
Kuda How long do we go? See, y'all, this one, the name just caught me off guard. Like, what? We'll explain later. You listen episodes when I announce it. Anyway, we have the diabolical, smelly one, Silky Lumpy Johnson.
Don't disrespect me on Will Smith's internet, man.
You mean Elon Musk internet? And then we have the one, the only, the bugging one, Kuda Buggin.
The bugging one in full effect, you already.
Now, as y'all know, today is in countdown to Mr. Morale and the Heavy Steppers. So, gentlemen, what we gonna talk about before we get down to the heavy business stuff? Mr. Morale, aka Kendrick Lamar, aka K-Dot, aka the GOAT.
Yo, blatant disrespect for my being.
Yo, what?
My being.
Wow.
How you get on the intro and just disrespect me like that? I would appreciate that. I don't never get on the intro and disrespect you. I'll wait till the intro go away and disrespect you. So just because I jumped the gun, you offended, huh? It would have been funnier. So it would have been funnier if I waited. Just a little bit. It's alright though. Alright. I'll let you get your stuff up. It's okay. Alright. Get my stuff up. What kind of shit you on, John? Alright.
Okay, so is everybody watching the playoffs right now or something?
No, I have it in the background. But if we're gonna talk about the playoffs, we gotta talk about my Milwaukee Bucks.
How that series should be over with by now?
Hey, look, I know I said Bucks in 5. That's all right. Bucks in 6. Y'all want me to get the shirt? I'll show y'all the shirt I'm wearing tomorrow. I got the shirt. Why you gotta go get the damn shirt? You sorry, bro. No, let me see it. I know, that's all that matters. I just want y'all to know. This is what I'll be wearing tomorrow. Guys, it's the shirt that says Bucks in 6. I hope y'all ready for, the Milwaukee Bucks to take it all, take it all.
Boston lost because of bad coaching.
Marcus wasn't so smart. New Holiday, the real DPOY.
You've been waiting to use that joke since last night.
I've been using it all damn day and night.
How your best player don't touch the ball on the last possession?
Because
that's bad.
Coach Udoka is still a rookie coach. You are correct. But you got to give credit where credit is due.
I guess.
Jason Tatum should have came and got the ball too, though. He early on it.
Yeah, that's true. He should have.
He should have. didn't. Who? You say Kobe?
They never let that shit happen.
Oh no, of course, but these young guys ain't Kobe.
Facts though. Facts.
These young guys ain't even LeBron. And LeBron be sitting out games. And that's why Giannis is Giannis, y'all. That man played with a whole cut on his face. And
he's a bumper clock warrior.
Yes. Buffalo soldier. Wow.
So can we talk about how the Warriors got blown the fuck out?
Oh, you mean how they got their back blown in worse than a porn star on Tuesday?
Shit crazy.
Why Tuesday? Because that's a work day for them. Because you know how everybody works like 9 to 5, and it's usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know, so I'm pretty sure Tuesday be a big day for them as well.
Hey, you broke that shit down like a clock.
Man, boy, that was like somebody daddy just saying, "Hey, come to my office." And he pulled out the fines of the belt. He got his belt. He only went on church Sunday for that ass. Hey, dude pulled out the buckle with his initial on it.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, but shouts out to Draymond and Steph Curry. They knew they took that ass on them. Yeah. And they took it like how Denzel took it in the what's the name movie, them whips. It was a big tent coming down, but they just took it. Yeah. I guess it ain't gonna happen again. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna happen again, but to believe a game 7 is unlikely, I can't say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go look. A lot of especially since John got injured, Memphis is going home, dog.
Yep.
Hey, look, that don't mean that they have one of their best records without Ja. And they actually, honestly, play more defensively without Ja.
Don't let Golden State suck you in, man. They fooling people.
I don't want to hear that, because if that's the case, then shoot. Even if they do win, Phoenix gonna dog their ass. Because that's how they gonna play.
It's gonna be a good series.
I see that in the next 6. Whoever. But if Golden State play the way they playing, Phoenix in 6. It's just gonna be a finals rematch. The way Miami playing, they can beat Philly, but they barely know how to use the players they got. And Bam can't run with Giannis. He barely can run with Brooks. Wow. Now you missed it. I showed a picture of Gunna. I said Gunna look like he's in the tail. You know what? Look, we ain't finna talk about Sergio Smith right now. We get to that.
Why is his name Sergio?
This is his real name.
Why?
You want to know what you should be asking yourself instead of asking yourself why his name is Sergio. Ask why his last name is Kitchens. That's what you should ask.
Oh man.
And then,
better yet, no disrespect, but how is one of the quote unquote most iconic black figures in hip hop first name Jeffrey?
I mean, that's not that bad.
he's an OG coach. Say that dress.
Jeffrey.
He OG Low for San Andreas?
Oh, yeah. That nigga named Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Nigga don't even look like a Jeffrey. He look like a nigga who mama tried to get creative and tried to get him the creative first name, but it sounds stupid. Sergio Kitchens. Well, Young Thug probably got one of the most plainest names in the world, but it works for him. That man's name is Jeffrey Lamar.
Shit.
I feel like his regular name should have been his rap name. No, that moniker was taken. I mean, he could have went to Hefe. Let me stop talking shit about Thug. It's very unfortunate what's going on with Thug and Gunna right now, but yeah. Do y'all want to indulge in on what Metro Boomin had to say about the whole situation? The only thing I got to say about what Metro Boomin said is, Metro, you did not grow up with Young Thug, so you have no clue what YSL was before they got famous. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm pretty sure and then to counteract that, I'm pretty sure that he knows exactly what YSL used to be before he ever met Thug. So I'm just saying, I feel him. Don't get me wrong. I feel everything that Metro said on Twitter, but don't lie to yourself. That's what's wrong with black men in general. We be lying to ourselves. We be knowing what's going on, and you don't want to tell on none of your homies or yourself. But it's funny how we, as a culture and as a people, will effortlessly lie to ourselves, lie to other people when we know what's going on. Well, and it's understandable. I'm not judging nobody because I've done that. Who hasn't? It's just funny to me how effortlessly we do this. It is true. But for the people that don't know what he said, that's what Metro Boomin said. Using some lyrics to indict niggas is lame as fuck and a joke. These the same lyrics that have made billions for these corporations over the past decade. I'm waiting now to see who's gonna step up and use those same sources now that the coin has turned. Hey, Bobby, or y'all just gonna turn the other way and leave niggas how Interscope did Pocket 95. YSL is not a gang and never been a gang, fool. YSL is registered LLC and provided countless jobs and opportunities for unprivileged black people and really just all people because that's how big the heart is. I've seen firsthand thousands of black people that families lives changed for the better over the past 10 years. Now they are trying to cut the head off the snake because they see how much bigger it gets every year. You get terrified every time that black person with so much influence, respect, power, and appeal. So they throw some bullshit changes together and lock them up and slow the movement down. Look at American history. There's been a pattern for over 100+ years. And all you bitch ass niggas trying to play devil's advocate behind the keyboard, get your police ass on that side. Y'all niggas worse than the DA. These brothers need love, support, and prayer right now. Not jokes, criticism, or opinion. And then someone said to Metro, stop. This is the time to defend these niggas. Metro said, look how stupid this nigga sound. Down. And then later, pictures with him next to Thug, and the picture an hour later of him next to Gunna. Yes, I had to realize that because I feel like that's how passionate that nigga felt when he typed all that shit on Twitter. Just one question. Why you read this shit like Pastor Curdy Thomas on the first Sunday? God, bro, I feel like Metro has so much passion. Like he made you want to believe. That's what he wanted you to know. He wanted you to believe. I'm so like you. He wanted you to know on Thug and them side, bro. Like Metro. I know Metro was dead serious, but the way you just read it so funny. Bro, because, like, let's be real here. Can y'all not tell me that ain't how that sounded? Like, y'all read that tweet. Y'all think he said it just like that, writing that?
That nigga lawyer was
right, that nigga lawyer was passionate, boy. That nigga was shit.
All I want to know.
I need you to say.
All I want to know is what.
Don't read it like that no more.
That was funny, though.
Oh my God. You gotta love it.
Yeah, all I want to know is where's No More Heroes Part 2?
It's always about the music with you.
No, I'm trying to deter from the negative. But anyway,
No, I agree. That's what I was saying before Marky started reading, like the junior pastor student. All I was trying to say was, Metro is absolutely right. However, I mean, everybody should know, what happens when you snitch on yourself in raps. It's not fair, but, and that's not really rappers' fault because, rappers rap about what they see in their environment, things like that, but you inadvertently telling yourself, naming yourself. Yeah. That's the game you play when you rap. It's Russian roulette. But my prayers are with Jeffrey and Sergio at this time.
Yeah. Prayers
and
up.
The rest of the Wild Style group.
Yeah.
Whoever I pray they come from under that. And Lil Wayne was apparently involved in that.
Wait, what?
Oh, y'all ain't hear about that, huh?
Nah.
I done heard everything from Lil Wayne to some green dog that was on the YSL Slime Language 2 cover to Jack Harlow. Is in there. Everybody in their mom is involved.
I don't know how that's possible, but all right.
No, you start naming names just to name the whole. Somebody in there snitching. They do. Y'all know what Boom Doc said, bro. 1 out of every 10 black men is an active informant.
Oh, shit.
That shit kind of true, though.
Saying.
That's the Black Panther days. So they got to the rap.
Damn.
So, now they go.
Dude, go to another go to snitcher, huh? It's another go to snitcher.
It's about Lucci, man. Say it ain't so.
Wait, what? I forgot what happened.
I ain't never seen a street nigga fall from grace so bad. Lucci out here snitching, man. Cause they say, this is allegedly, that Thug had tried to have Lucci off in prison.
Damn.
What the fuck?
I'm not here to point blame, and I'm not here to speak untruth because I have no idea. But it's very unfortunate if what I heard about my man snitching is true. I hope it's not true. Because that's just that's just putting a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Especially you already in there, so it's like
Yeah, that's crazy, though.
I understand wanting to get out of jail, but sometimes to get out of jail free card ain't to get out of jail free card. To be real, get out of jail, all right. Right.
So
get out of jail to get put 6 feet.
Right. Find yourself a hot bullet.
Man, the hottest of bullets. Real hot. A nice soft, nicely clothed coffin.
Lucci's first song was Key to the Streets, right?
That was his first song that hit.
They should call that shit Snitch on the Streets. I mean, it fits well. Sergio gonna join him.
Oh, man.
Alright, no, we can't talk about this no more.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Everybody been talking about it. I don't think that's this level because everybody been talking about it. Everybody who else talked about this situation said that it's going to be Sergio the snitch. And actually, if the man wore them high rise high thigh boots with them shorts, so maybe so. if you think about it, Thug is the most invested in all this shit. So I don't know if he's. You don't know. I don't know if it ever come out of Thug's mouth to say it. It might be one of them random YSL niggas that we don't know nothing about.
Man, bro, I just read some of the charges they stuck them with. They say possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, possession of a firearm, during the commission of a felony, possession of a sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off rifle, machine gun, dangerous weapon, or silence.
I ain't been lucky. I'm apologizing.
And 3 counts of a person being a person employed or associated with a criminal street gang to conduct or participate in criminal gang activity through the commission of a crime.
Just because the niggas that are in YSL are gang members does not mean, okay, that don't mean his affiliation carries over. But that's beside the point. 2, that with intent to sell shit, they rappers, they not finna be like us and buy KDs and shit. They gonna buy by the pound. So they don't have to keep buying all the time.
Yeah.
Ain't no intent to sell.
Unless it's legal.
Unless it's legal. That's tough. Wait a minute.
Where did they book them at? Atlanta, right?
Yeah. You know, Atlanta law.
Is it legal in Atlanta yet?
I don't even know.
I don't think so. But either way, there ain't no intent to sell with them niggas. I highly doubt it. And I mean, the other cases, that's up for debate.
Yeah.
But it does seem like I get what Metro is coming from. They all trying to make it seem like these niggas are just low down ass criminals off of the slightest of shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's really, but like I said, my prayers are with definitely that other guy.
Yeah.
The Chris Brown guy.
Costly 6 gunna.
Yeah, that guy.
So.
Gunna 6 now.
Wait, what?
Just ignore him.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell.
You can tell by Martin's face that you need to ignore him. So.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be a fun episode. All right, every rapper that we know of the current era is getting locked up. Rod Wave recently got locked up.
Again?
He got locked up for choking his girlfriend to the point of where she can't breathe in front of the children. No offense. No offense to anybody in here, especially myself.
I might get a
I'll tell you, you know what? These Florida dudes, man, they're a different breed. These Florida niggas, man, they something else, man. I don't know who worse. Probably Kodak. I mean, I understand that, you know, whatever the case may be, we don't know the situation why he decided to do it, but we understand that women have taken you to that point. First of all, but have you seen Rod Wave? Have you seen him? You see how big he is, right?
She took the TV from
You see how his hands look? That is Mark Henry reincarnated. You see how his hands look? His hands are so big and fat that they could be registered as fucking weapons. You see how big his hands is? That's Mark Henry little brother.
I don't understand why people listen to him.
Cause the music's trendy and catchy. Wait, it's time for my favorite segment of the podcast is DNA's hot takes. And I'm not saying that I think it's a hot take. Start DNA's hot takes. So he just says something randomly and then doesn't explain it. But he has to explain it now.
That shit is a sorry excuse for music, yo. It's just sorry.
I'm listening.
It's sorry. It's sorry as fuck, bro.
No, I'm listening. Explain yourself.
It's terrible.
I'm listening, Robert. I don't feel that way about music. I don't really care for it like that, but damn, I wouldn't accept that. Listen, man, you just came for the entire existence. What's wrong, DNA? Right, you just like that nigga with a passion, huh?
It's terrible. It's terrible. It sounds like it sounds like he's gargling with mouthwash almost. It's terrible.
He's just straightforward, right?
Oh man, he rap too, huh? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. It's irritating to listen to. I be struggling. Anybody that play that in the car, I be struggling to tell them, cut that shit off.
You ain't gonna do it. The CDLs love that nigga, man.
Yeah, man. Well, they love every fat nigga that sings.
Hold on, let me think about that. Wait. How many names fat dudes that sing real quick? Ruby started. Man, that was just a stretch. We ain't heard shit from Ruby Studdard. I don't know how long. I'm talking about in history. Daryl Levert. That just sing? Yeah, they just sing. There ain't too many of them. Not too many of them. Luther counts. Luther counts. He made most of his hits while he was big anyway. So. They ain't too many, actually. Heavy D didn't sing, but he was heavy. See, now we gotta call him a fat rapper because a lot of them.
Well, every fat rapper's cold too, so you know.
I'm just saying, we gotta put him in there. Joel Ortiz. Joel Ortiz is not a singer. I mean, he's sung a couple times. You've sung a couple times. Technically, I haven't sung. I don't sing. I sang, but no, I don't sing. I've had people on my track sing, but they heard me sing. So it's fair to say that you don't consider yourself a singer. No, I know. I would consider myself on the rapper side of the whole fat nigga debacle. All we need is some auto. The bottom line is DNA don't like Rod Wave because he thinks he sounds like he's driving old Valpo. That's just harsh. That is but that's he's entitled to that man. He's entitled to his opinion. You don't let him have that. I don't listen like, damn. Like, I don't like that nigga music like that, boy. Jeez. That's them, man.
It's terrible. Anywho.
But as far as him choking his girlfriend now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, women be loving this Florida dude, man. I don't know what it is, man.
He could sing. That's why, I guess. You could say.
Yeah, he do that.
Hey, you basically just agreed with me, yo. He's terrible.
Yeah, like if you listen to his song, like he can hold a note. There's a difference between holding a note and knowing how to say it. I can hold a note. Hold a note right now. No, that's not what the show is for.
But yeah, I don't get.
You get it. You know exactly why.
Oh well, I do get it, but I would never do it.
Don't nobody beat on women more than football players.
Damn.
Where does that come from? That ain't them in UFC. Them in UFC fight. Jesus Christ! I looked away for 5 seconds and Miami up. Almost up at full dub.
Goodness.
Just put Philly out their misery, man. Yep.
That's crazy. Wait, is Joel Embiid still playing, right?
Yep.
Oh.
He's playing with a mask on.
Yeah.
But James Harden needs to go in here wearing them honey buns off. And get one more trip to Paris with little baby on his system. I think he might play a little better. Go back to Houston.
Houston don't want his ass.
He gotta, I'm talking about just the city in general. He gotta go back to the strip club and get some more chicken wings.
I need to go to a city that doesn't have these things.
Or places that have good ones.
Just name a place. I'll stop you. Milwaukee, unfortunately. Milwaukee definitely has strip clubs. Oh, okay. A Wisconsin strip club over in Atlanta, New York, or Chicago strip club? A Wisconsin strip club? You know what I imagine a Milwaukee, Wisconsin strip club is like? Think about it. A Milwaukee, Wisconsin strip club. Probably like cheese. Oh wait, a Milwaukee, Wisconsin strip club reminds me of y'all grandma ever buy the big ass box of cornflakes and then don't you put sugar on it because she don't want to buy frosted flakes? I rest my case. I rest my case. That's what I think of when I think of Milwaukee strip club. Okay, Indiana, the Pacers. Send that nigga to the Pacers. You said a strip club in Indiana? Mm-hmm. Gary, Indiana. We're going to send him to Gary. That nigga don't want to play for real then. It's not like battery acid. I don't want to go there. I think I went to that strip club called Temptations before. I wonder why it was called that. I was never tempted ever again. This was fire, literally fire. Man. You gotta make it a color STD just breathing.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh well. Never shaved the mohawk.
So, did anybody listen to that Jack Harlow?
I got you. Who the fuck? Jeez. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. Because you don't even listen to the hell. I just didn't care for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried. It's a couple decent songs on there. You know, really honest, DNA probably described it best. I got bored with it and went to a whole completely different album. He went to Push T album. I didn't go to Push T album. I just got completely bored with it. Like, it lost my attention. I went to hear the main song that everybody was talking about. But out of the whole album list, you should at least have more than 3 popular songs. And out of those 3, it shouldn't be the 2 mainstream songs. Kuda Buggin. Like, after DNA posted what he posted, I ain't even listen. See? And I added DNA on Twitter. I said, so you told me I shouldn't listen. He said, generalized your own opinion. It was the same opinion. It wasn't going to change. So, I did it. Maybe going in with good ears, but that wasn't it. It just wasn't it. So I went and listened to, so I listened to, because I honestly haven't heard a single song off this album, like none of the singles and none of that. Like, I heard them in passing. So I went and listened to the singles first. Then I listened to the song with Drake, which I told DNA about, because I actually like this. It's low-key the best song on that album. Let's just be honest. But why you looking like that? You saying it's not? No, you saying it's not? No.
You got the floor, bro. You got the floor.
I spit in your face. You shouldn't have made the face. So now you got to speak now. You think it's not?
The best thing about the song is the Drake verse. That's it.
Once again, I'm going to say what I just said. It's the best song on the album. I don't give a fuck. What's the reason? We know what the reason is.
If Drake wasn't even there, the album wouldn't even got to listen.
Sure. Well, that's cool. But, like I said, I want to listen to the singles. I want to listen to the Drake joint. I heard it. And then I started to listen from the beginning, and it just kind of felt like it's like eating chicks. Oh, shit. You know what you want.
You know what you want when you pour the bowl and you raise the spoon to your mouth, and then when you eat it, it's just a bowl full of sugary disappointment. Or apparently sugary disappointment. So it just goes back to what you were saying with the corn flakes and the sugar because your mom didn't want to get. No, that's worse. That's way worse. That's way worse. Hey, you want to know what it is? Look, is it as bad as you ain't got no milk, but you still want to eat cereal, so you put water in? Well, I don't really eat milk with cereal, so I can't use that. So what do you eat with milk? Nothing. I don't eat cereal like that, so.
Okay, so
okay, I was gonna say like,
let's also let's point out that Kicks is at the WIC store. You know, the WIC store that pregnant people, you know, pregnant women go get shit healthy.
You ain't on the WIC list. The nigga says the WIC store. You is on the list. You is on the list for wicked. You don't get an ass off the porch. You know he just stepped off the porch. You an ass off. Hey, look, nigga, I've been on EBT before, nigga. Wick store.
Is at that WIC store, boy, the Kicks. Hey, guess what? Hey, that for real song, right? I listened to it after you liked it. You said you liked it.
I like the beat.
The for real is the reason why I listen.
Like I said, I like the beat. I ain't like it.
That's the only. Bro, that shit sound like a whack ass attempt. Oh no, I don't know what it sound like. It just sound like he trying to make a stripper joint or something. I don't know what the fuck it sound like.
It's one of them white rappers that just fizzle out. That's what it sound like. I don't know, man. Gotta stop trying so hard. Or maybe he needs to try harder. Here's the thing: he has to try harder. And you want to know how Jack Harlow can succeed in this industry. I'm not saying he hasn't already because he had the #1 song in the country at one point. But if he wants to succeed in making a quality album, first of all, less is more. First and foremost, don't make such long albums. Two, especially better be the one that sends you to the stratosphere. Two, pick better beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a white rapper, you already have the world against you. Anyway.
Hey, guess what? The second best song on there is the one they fully pushed, which was Nail Tech. That's just crazy. It wasn't pushed enough. Like
I said, I told you, if your album is only gonna have 3 good songs, 2 of them shouldn't be the mainstream songs everybody and their mama heard already, because those are automatically gonna be good.
Shit's crazy.
So I got an idea. I'm gonna name a number, and you tell me if the album is high, it should rank that number, or it can go up. I'm not doing this good. Let's just rank it a 2 and call it a day. If the album's a 1 out of 10, it go high. Is it a 1 out of 10? No, not for me. I'll say a 2. DNA probably say 0. Kuda Buggin probably won't give a fuck. And you just doing that just to entertain yourself. Wow.
Hey.
And y'all wonder why I get so much shit. That's why.
I go back. At least I say I go back to this album for Drake verse and Nail Tech. That's all. So it's a 4. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Stick the nail in the coffin. The album title was probably the best thing about it. Literally. The album title was sick. That's a lie. But the album that presented itself does not match the title.
Yeah.
So.
And then, like you see, did anybody see?
We're done.
No. Did anybody see the album trailer though?
No, you're not.
I guess not. That's cool.
You okay? What you doing on this for? Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, did anybody see the album trailer before he dropped it?
Yeah,
What trailer for what album?
The Jack Harlow album.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was one.
It was a trailer. He had Topanga in it.
I'm envious.
All right, y'all. That concludes our show for today. I've been one of the co-hosts of the Cold Hard Fast podcast.
You ain't going nowhere.
I should.
You keep trying to beat a dead horse. Like, we already agreed that the album is trash. You just want to do that because you want to talk more shit about it.
No, I don't.
No, not you. Him. I done figured his sponsorship sales out.
Y'all that don't know, DNA does not have this scarf on.
He does not have on his signature scarf today. He chose violence.
Man, I've been listening to Pusha T and Don Toliver all week.
That's good. That man don't know if he want to be a thug or a heartthrob drug dealer.
Man, that shit been good, man. Just going back to listen to Don Toliver, man, and seeing how great that album, that Life of a Don is, man. Oh my God, man.
Okay, so I got a question. Why the hell was you give me this album crazy when it came out?
I know, like, see, I only had, okay.
You know, I see what
Where were you in October?
I said it was amazing when it dropped. I said it was amazing when it dropped. I said this already. But, see, I had to remind myself how great it was. I had to remind myself how great it was. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that next time.
What the hell?
DJ Kuda Buggin.
So, before we talk about Kendrick,
I'm sorry. That's just some funny shit happening. Martin was over there smiling. Somebody tried to break him through the car.
Part-time DJ too.
Oh, what you say?
I can't breathe today. Y'all killing me today. Y'all are killing me.
Okay, before we discuss Kendrick and sing his praises for the 1,000th time or 1,000 millionth time, whatever.
I ain't said so many praises for it now since Bass God came out.
Oh, okay.
Bass God? Oh, me like you ain't even
Did y'all peep Kuda Buggin?
He like, yes, nigga. Of all people, this man said Bass God. Cause you know everybody said, thank you, Bass God.
And I remember. Yeah. And they over there was right in the middle of that.
Like Jesus.
Me and DNA over there was right in the middle of that mess.
Why are we letting this man fuck our business?
And DNA was right in the middle of that mess. You know about that there.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
So many niggas that sent me I was cooking.
Oh my God! Like it was cool. Like
it was cool, but it was just like religion. Like, you know, well, you know just as well as I do that we can't stop anybody. We can't stop that.
Yeah.
That's like when Jerkin invaded the school. Oh my God, the Jerkin things.
Crazy.
Hey, cool.
Y'all want to know
something? The whole way of South without seeing niggas jerk.
Before we talk about Kendrick, I want to know something funny about DNA.
Every morning, every night, somebody pin dropped in front of the door when they walking into the classroom.
Oh man.
That out Prince too though, because he always getting that shit too though. You talking about Robert G? Hell yeah. That man was funny. He was in the hallway jerking like a motherfucker.
Y'all want to know something funny about DNA though? I'm not mad at him.
He used to wear this hat, and he used to always cock that bitch this way.
I do not remember that. I do not remember
You
that.
ever saw LOL smiley face back in the day? I do. Shit. So he just said she wanted to have a hat, and he had it like this, and then he had his headphones around his neck all the time.
That last part was true. I always had headphones on.
He looked like an aspiring backpack rapper. Nah. Music was always like, oh no, he said all that. That's been my dog for the longest. We should say.
No, we forgot to. We ain't talking about these singles that dropped.
No, we didn't.
You good on that? Really?
Wait, good on what? He said the singles that dropped.
So you ain't listening to no singles? The Logic and Rush joint.
I still haven't heard that.
Wow, bro.
I still haven't. I'll listen to it tonight. I promise.
All right. The Sir joint.
I did hear that.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Kuda Buggin.
And anybody else like it?
You ain't listen to it? Ah.
I'm good on that.
You tripping, bro.
I ain't gonna.
That shit was good.
He over there whispering sexy nothings to some female, whispering and shit. When then he started caking out of nowhere.
Right? Yeah, like out of nowhere.
It's like, he ain't shit. He done muted us and shit. Look at him.
Yeah.
My business transaction can't always be on the podcast. Yeah, that wasn't no business transaction. He was over there sending sexy voice notes. Look, old man over there kissing through the phone, head ass niggas. I ain't did this since 09. Hey, why you playing? Don and DNA was up for that. I didn't do who at school. I didn't do who? You and DNA was the new boys at the school. No, we wasn't. First of all, I wasn't finna pin drop this shit. I value my needs too much. And then him, he definitely wasn't doing that. I tell you that. If he did have definitely on that drinking, I already know he was. He was drinking to that. No, he wasn't drinking. If he pin, but I guarantee you right now, if that man right there pin dropped in that school, we probably wouldn't be able to take his ass up. It would have been over with. Oh, damn. And I'm just telling you the truth. He know it. Yeah, he probably. No, check it out. Imagine him right there, up there with the dress. Imagine him with a snapback on, with a tight ass polo shirt, with some. You know he shouldn't be wearing them skinny jeans and some shoes with the big ass tongue in the front. Just imagine right now. He'd be every nigga in 2011. Man, our school would have been like, man, what the fuck you doing? Man. I swear to God.
The ASAP Rocky joint, everybody.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. That's my drink. That's my shit. Yeah. What did I said DNA be saying stuff. I was good.
Yeah. I'm ready for the drink champs now.
I thought they put that out.
Nah, they put it out on this Saturday.
What else dropped? I forgot.
Huh?
What else dropped?
I don't think anything else that was good dropped that day.
Okay, how about this? Let's talk about this. Episode 2 of my blog dropped this past Friday, and a new one drops tonight.
Okay.
Well, like episode 3. Comment, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all share and subscribe. Oh, and then I forget, we got a new intro. That's it. Nah, I agree. You should like and subscribe and comment and do all those things. But what I was going to say was way more ignorant. I know it was. I was going to say some shit like, yeah, crickets. You know what? That's not how I feel about it. That's just as tragic as them saying 5 Dark Rivers already, and the game ain't even over. That nigga is trending on Twitter right now.
I ain't gonna fire him for real after he'll fire.
Hell yeah, what? What? The NBA GMs do not play as soon as they, because they've been sick of docking this inconsistency.
It's not really his fault this time. It's not his fault, though. Like, look, the man won one championship with Boston, and they think he's supposed to be this amazing coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right. It's not his
even
fault.
Phil Jackson lost a few times.
Hey, look, you're right. It's not his fault. It's not. It's not at all. But James Harden will make it his fault, so James Harden can continue to be James Harden.
Yeah, that's true.
Think about it.
Ball never falls in the players for some reason.
No, it don't. It goes back to that last question you asked me. Where can James Harden go? I know another place, Toronto. That nigga can take his ass to Canada. He can hang out with Drake, and Drake can probably put his ass on a leash.
Yeah, Drake ass will probably have that nigga sitting outside the strip club wishing that one white bitch would come outside.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. James Harden could be anywhere else and probably focus more. You know what? I got the best place to send him. I got the best place to send him. You ready? Utah. When you ever hear, when y'all ever hear some, because you want to know why they match? They both hype you up and they both disappoint you. Shout out to Utah in the first round against Dallas. When they didn't have Luka.
Damn, that's tough.
They didn't have to deal with Luka.
That's tough.
But it's true. I hate to say
I agree with that.
And that's why Donovan Mitchell finna get out the jam. I think Donovan Mitchell might be okay with going to New York. But the only problem with New York getting this nigga,
that's what players go to die.
Here's the thing. New York don't got nobody to get them.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. New York is where players go to die, man. That's tough.
Man, if y'all don't trade James Harden for
No, that motherfucker took the max.
Sure did. Where he at now?
Yeah, he got the max, but you can still send James Harden over there for him. Just re-sign James Harden and do an even swap. Make sure you sign him enough to where you can max out that contract. And they have enough cap space to do it. They need nothing else, but they need someone who can help score. Because James Harden is not that anymore. I'm looking at him now. My man's right on his tippy toes. He like he's gonna fall on. I'm just saying. He looking a little husky there.
I know what symbol we can talk about. Since DNA want to start singing this man praises, since that's what this episode was supposed to be about.
Hey! We don't take any Kendrick disrespect around here.
Who disrespected?
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Anyway, the day on Heart Part 5, man. Shit.
Oh wait, and I actually have a question for that. Mm-hmm. I think I should save it for the Kendrick debate, but it
we starting it now.
We starting it now.
Kuda, why they be yelling at me? I just be trying to make sure we on the same page.
Nigga, you was off the page. We had to bring you back.
Kuda, get your cousin and his friend before I get over there and get myself.
Your friend too, stupid.
Yo. That's what I thought. I'm saying what I'm saying.
Just get some pussy and relax.
That's all right.
The next room waiting on you.
Yo, baby. Just in the next room waiting on you must be nice.
Ain't nothing like in-house pussy, too.
You hear that, Palmy? We got some work to do.
Somebody get this guy out of here. Palmer. Anyway, what do you guys think of the Heart Part 5?
I love
when you go first since you so vocal.
I No, it's too late. So the Heart Part 5, I love it. My only and my complaint really isn't a complaint. It's more so like I wanted more. Like I feel like he could have touched back more on the Kobe part of the verse. Like, you have to watch that. I say for you to actually get what I'm saying, I would say watch the video for those who haven't, and get, like, when he gets more, you should get more in depth about the Kobe thing. I love how, like, the whole verse about Nipsey. It was a put together, perfect ass sample. And that's leading me into my question. My question was, what out of all the hearts, which one's your favorite? And do you think the part 5 is the best one out of all of them?
Well, I'm sure. Well, see,
it's between 5 and 3. 3 snap.
I was gonna say 3.
well, to me personally, I feel like it's like it was all at different times. So
That's true.
like
Each track was put out at a different time in not only his life, but a different time in the progression of America, or the regression, depending on who you talk to.
right.
So I feel where DNA coming from. It's very, very hard to judge all 5 because they all came out at different time periods, and the country and the state of mind that he was in, as well as us and whoever else listens to him, was way different than it was when the next part got released. So I agree with Martin though. I would go with 3. I push strongly for 4 because 4 is very underrated. People always talk shit about 4. That's my close second. But I guess this is my time to go. I personally will that piggyback off what Martin said. You know, I love what I heard because he not only sampled one of my favorite Marvin Gaye songs ever, but he also.
You didn't have to throw that shade on me on Twitter, by the way. You didn't have to throw that shade at me on Twitter, by the way. I knew you knew, but I was just like, I couldn't think of the sample name. That's all. You didn't have to do me like that. Look at me. Damn, walking out. That's fucked up. They walking out. There's 5 minutes left in the 4th. They down, 17? That's a hard walk. But that's what I was saying. It's all the niggas with AI jerseys too. Yeah. Like I was saying, man, I like how each verse, or each part of the first verse at least, the first 2 verses was really just if you watch the video, because the song itself is powerful enough. It's like with Kendrick, if he puts a video out, I personally believe that you should watch the video instead of just listening to the song, because the video would give you some type of context into what he's actually talking about. And it's a little bit more on the nose in this one than, with other ones, because of who his face changes into with each part. There's 6 different prominent black figures in the culture that pop up in this video. We all know who they are, but for those who did not have their rock from last week, O.J. Simpson, Jesse Smollett, Will Smith, Kobe Bryant, Kanye West, and Nipsey Hussle. And each part of the song where their faces pop up for a quick second or however long kind of pertains to their situations in the culture, which I thought was brilliant. And then the Nip tribute, like the whole verse about Nip was just like, that was something that Kendrick never spoke about, when he spoke about it when it happened, but he never publicly spoke about his feelings, which makes me think that he's been sitting on this verse for a minute. Yeah. He's been sitting on that verse for a while. And he was probably just like waiting for the right moment to be like, all right, I'm gonna put this out. This is the right time now. Like, I'm ready to talk about this. So I thought it was damn good. But the video, to me, is what makes the song even better than it already is.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah. That shit was so powerful. I had to Like, send that shit to my mom. Like, that shit was fucking powerful. Like, everything he was talking about, the sample, the video, everything. Like, I feel like the video, it's better to watch the video and listen to the video than to like play the track on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever it's just better like to see what's going on, see what he's saying, see the faces he used and everything, so like, and you can run it back at any time. Like now it's like, because I don't think it was no video. This is the only one heart that has a video, right?
Yeah.
So
no, wait. Doesn't 2 have one? Or is it the first one?
What, for a video?
Uh-huh.
I want to say 2 has a video. I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2 has a video. I don't think 1 has a video.
While y'all continue to talk speak y'all piece about this, I'm going to go look.
Okay, that sounds great.
I also feel like he could have went a bit more on the Kanye part of the Heart 5 as well. I feel like there was a lot he could have spoken on with that.
Oh well, let's what Kuda Buggin think? He ain't say shit.
He definitely did.
It was very like, well, this is my favorite one as far as all the hearts go. It's just one, the 5 was my favorite one, but it's like very inspirational. Like, anything that he touched on, like, I feel like needs to be said more in hip hop. And it's like that third verse when he was speaking from Nip's perspective, like, it really got to me a little bit, like, because it gave me my own personal memory of a homie I had lost when I was younger. A homie I had lost when I was younger, man, he died. Got shot right in front of me because he wore his hat the wrong way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it just brings back old pain, old memory, like, you know what I mean? And Kendrick just reminded me of like the difference between him and Cole. Like, they both deep, but like Kendrick can take it to another level. His passion and shit, how he works and everything.
I actually really like that response. I do want to say something about Kendrick and Cole before we continue. And this has nothing to do with, like, I'm not throwing shade at Cole because y'all know how I feel about Cole. But I think that the thing that separates Kendrick and Cole is the overall black experience. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm not trying to be racial or nothing like that, but Kendrick was raised in an environment where it was literally mostly all black people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Cole was more so, Cole was raised by black people, of course, but being that his mother and his brother are both white people, like full-blood white people, it's like he's at a slight disadvantage, just a little bit. And it's like Cole has a full knowledge and, understanding of the black experience, but I really feel like it's just because he comes from a predominantly mixed background, being that his mother's white and his father's black, and he went to school with white folks and black folks. It's like he doesn't have that extra oomph that Kendrick has, comes to talking about the issues. You know what I'm saying? Right. They both can break them down really well, but Kendrick just has to break them down just a little bit more than Cole. And I think that has a lot to do with it. And like I said, that's not no shade towards Cole or his understanding of the Black experience, because he understands it fully, for sure. Because J. Cole is one of the few people that actually put boots to the ground and get out here in these streets and talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? So,
to piggyback what you're saying, I think it's like they both at the top when it comes to like telling the story and telling you the scene and everything, but it's like give Kendrick that it's like how Cool was saying, like that feel, that closeness to home that you can get from a Kendrick story versus a J. Cole story. And it just puts it right above it, like you can connect.
Yeah.
It's like I get what he's saying about that, especially like it's going to be a year now since my homie had just got shot in the leg and he wasn't the intended target. So I felt that too.
if I could relate any J. Cole song that even came, like I said, if I could name any J. Cole song that came close to anything that Kendrick has done, it would be or album, and y'all might disagree, because I know how y'all niggas feel about this album, especially that fool of that DNA. But the closest thing that's on his face. The thing that I think came close to anything Kendrick ever spoke about was For Your Eyes On, honestly.
I don't disagree with that.
I'm shocked. I can't believe it. Because a lot of people wonder why I prefer that album over Forces and Rap. It's not because, I feel like For Your Eyes Only has better songs, there's better sequence, things like that. Or better produced. It's just the things that Cole was talking about was like, it hit me on a different level than Forest Hills Drive ever did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It hits you on a level that speaks to you as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying black women can't relate, but as a black man, you can relate to everything that he talked about in that album. Like, everything. And that's the thing that you get with Kendrick. Like, you could relate to something. Anything. Even if your group of friends wasn't, like, in too deep in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you grew up where you grew up, you know how it gets. So, that's just my opinion on those two guys.
Right. Yeah. So I kind of predicted. Well, I wasn't trying to predict the fact that he was gonna put something out before the album. Like, you gotta say, like, you can't just like announce the album and then, like, that's almost like, I know he could have what he could have done and not say nothing at all. And then just drop the album, right?
But he's never done that.
Right, he's never done that. That's the first thing. And then I knew he was going to drop something before the album because of, like, mainly because he's like, I think the first message. Okay, no, the Family Ties joint, and then we got the short letter from him after that, and then he replied to a tweet, and that's what made him to come out and tell us, okay, the album, the date, and the album title. And now this might be a double disc, but I'm not so sure, like, that the Heart Part 5 will even be on this album.
I doubt it, because none of the artists are on the albums that follow.
Right. So, and then if I'm not mistaken, on the Heart Part 4, didn't he use, like, some of the production on a song on Damn?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. So it's like, it got me thinking, like, it could, like going back to what I said, I don't know if I said it last week or the week before, it could, some of this album could possibly, some of this, not all of it, could be leftovers from certain albums. Like, some of this album, not all of it. It's like could be leftovers, not everything. because he had a
Makes you think that?
mainly because of Untitled Unmastered. Like those were like some of those like unfinished, and some of those was like like just jam sessions. It wasn't like really a complete song, like complete songs really.
You can't tell me Untitled though too. Complete song.
Yeah, so
Untitled 2 and 7. Yeah, you can't tell me those songs are finished. I don't give a whole lot. Some songs as complete as all could be. 2 and 7 were complete.
yeah,
I feel what he's saying though.
yeah, I feel like
Those songs were pretty much like, I mean, even he said it when he dropped it. He said those were pretty much just ideas that he had while he was in the process of creating To Pimp a Butterfly.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, Untitled 07 is the only song that had parts in it that were recorded after the album had released. But, like, the rest of that was all just little ideas that he had for the album that's never probably fit. Like, if you think about it, like, some of those songs would fit on that album.
Right.
And some of them don't. Like Untitled 02, for instance. That song, the message fits, but that beat don't fit.
Right.
That beat sound like something that should have been on Good Kid or Damn or something.
Right. Yeah, I agree. So like, yeah, we could be. It could be. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but it was a lot of leaked records that came out that were reference tracks.
Actually, one of them songs I actually liked, but that was years ago when that song came out. I Like You.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I tried my best not to press play on none of them. We lost Kuda Buggin.
Yeah, he died. Somebody's family broke in. Wow, that's kind of
what?
Hey, I really hope that's not what happened. I hope he comes back somewhere. There he is. Oh God, if anything, we'll eventually do an in-house pod eventually, guys, one day.
Yeah.
We don't know when, but we'll let y'all know.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Don't
Phone bill too high for what?
Phone bills is too high for the fuck ups, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, DNA, don't you dare chop that part off.
Oh, I'm not.
Just keep it all together.
Yeah, ain't no edits on this one.
Especially that part. Don't chop that off. That part. Speaking of that part, so who's going to be the next leading person for TDE since this, Kendrick's last TDE project?
Dang, you want to start with that question already?
The nigga who song you was just playing. You think so? I think so. But then I know so, because who else is like the next? Okay, well, J-Rock. No. Yes, but I was gonna say, don't say no like it can happen. Put it this way. Let me see if I'm like me ballpark something. All right, let me see what you have. And this is part 3. So you got Kendrick, right? Kendrick is like the superstar. Kendrick's like the global superstar, right? So put him over there. Who in y'all opinion is up next? Like in terms of like superstar, honestly. I mean, in superstardom, of course, it's gonna be Schoolboy because Schoolboy has the most.
Schoolboy has too much charisma. So it's just like it's like inevitable. He's gonna be the next one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be
too much in the good way. Too much.
But the thing about superstardom, yes. The thing about the other members of TDE, because if we're talking about who's up next after Schoolboy Q, in my opinion, it's SZA.
Yep.
J Rock before SZA.
You think so?
Yes.
Because SZA has some really dedicated fans for somebody who ain't released an album in 4 years.
And she has her own Crocs.
I mean,
I don't think that really means a lick of shit to me, to be honest.
What has J-Rock done besides put out Redemption in the last 4 to 5 years, bro?
Had a successful tour with the whole TDE crew. That was literally right after Redemption.
Right.
Right after Redemption dropped. Had some solid features.
Right after.
Okay. Let me see. And it's not like I'm saying he's like hop, skip, and a jump up next. They're not probably they damn near not thinking about that themselves. Because you got to think about who Top Dog gonna be like. All right, I'm ready to push that nigga next. It's more than likely gonna be Schoolboy, but you can't say that. What's the name? You can't say that J-Rock doesn't have a legitimate argument towards it.
Of course he does. Just off of the strength of, if you know what you know J-Rock got some hood class. You know exactly. But King again pushed him into the stratosphere. And
Nobody was
Redemption
have a tour out of nowhere.
And Redemption kept him there, right? But like DNA said, it's been almost 4 years to the date that Redemption dropped. So it's like, that's the thing about TDE that people don't like. Is like members of the label will release something and then they'll disappear for years.
When the last time Schoolboy dropped something? We're going to go that route.
In about 2 years. About 3.5 years. 3.25.
And it looks like he's gearing up to drop right after.
You know, he put a single out, so
right.
Sooner or later, sometime this year or next year, he gonna come with something.
Yep.
Because if I really think about it,
your Crash Talk is 3 years old.
No more than 2 TDE artists drop per year, except I think in 2017, because I think 3 dropped.
Wow, that's crazy. Crash Talk really just turned 3 years old this past month.
Yep.
So, if I'm not mistaken, DNA can track check me if he wants to. Since 2012, I don't think no 2 or 3 TDE artists have dropped at the same time.
Nah.
Because
they dropped in the same year.
That's what I mean. Like, so in 2013, none of them dropped. I think SZA dropped a mixtape or something. In 2014, yeah, Oxymoron and
Good Kid.
What was Ab-Soul's album called? These Days.
These Days, yeah.
Those 2 albums came out, and then in 2015 it was To Pimp a Butterfly and 90059. I think that was it. I think it was just those 2.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if you think about the span in between,
when
it's kind of
when did Control drop?
2017. That's what I was getting to.
Okay.
2017, I think, was the last time that more than 2 dropped, because it was like Damn came out and Control came out, and I think Ab-Soul dropped his last album in 2017. If I'm not mistaken. Well, it might have been 2018. If somebody want to check that out, bro. Oh, what was dropped those?
Ab-Soul.
Solo. Let me see that real quick. So who's gonna be?
Reason been the most consistent though. Reason.
Lately?
Yeah, he's been the most consistent out of
okay,
TDE.
I lied. Soul ain't dropped the album since 2016. So sounds about right. But like I said, no more than 2 artists have dropped a TDE album within the span of 2 years. Because in 2016 it was technically 3 if we want to count Untitled and Master, because the Sun's Tirade dropped and then Soul's last album dropped.
Right.
So,
yeah, and then Reason is the most newest signee, but he ain't been that quiet. So
I thought they just signed somebody.
Yeah, they
signed a couple people. Actually.
Yeah, Ray Vaughn
and that chick.
I forgot the chick name.
That girl that was on Isaiah Rashad album.
I know you're talking about.
You know, like I know who she is. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, I can't think of her name either.
They got signed a couple folks since last year. So
And it's just been, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what TDE is going to really look like after Kendrick leaves, after that. So I feel like the real test is to see what they're going to look like and by next year. By this time next year, what would they look like? Because I need at least 2 people to drop. At least.
Well, realistically, we probably get 1. And it's more realistically, we probably get 2.
I think 2.
Between SZA and Schoolboy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we going by the order of what I think it's going to be, it'll probably be Schoolboy takes Kendrick. J-Rock and SZA can, like, dabble between who becomes the next Schoolboy, if that makes sense. And then I guess Absol will be Isaiah Rashad will be J-Rock.
Damn, you think Absol not going to...
It's been 6 years, dog, and it don't look like he's really trying to drop it.
Okay.
I mean, he did drop a single that was decent, so he might be gearing up to release something. I'll believe when I see it at this point, because it's like he's the one that kind of like has been in the shadows for the longest. And if y'all notice, I ain't mentioned them other 3 dudes that signed to TDE because those guys are R&B guys. So
yeah, that can literally drop anytime.
I'm talking about, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about Sir. What's his name, Sir? Lance Skywalker and that other dude, that light skinned nigga. What is his name?
Exactly.
His name is funny. Him, that guy. Yeah. I ain't talking about those guys. They singing and shit.
Yeah. Sir look like he about to drop something too.
Who?
Sir.
Might drop something.
Yeah. R&B never really dies. So
R&B is just like, no matter where you go, R&B is gonna have somebody drop something.
Yeah.
I don't really know what. Like I said, like DNA, I don't know where TD's gonna go after the man who made the label goes away. So, you know, and I kind of when Kendrick announced that he was leaving Top Dog, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little upset. But then I kind of understood why, because Kendrick's been signed to this label since he was 17 years old. So, and he's, 34 now?
Yep.
So, I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's a little bit more friendly situation than what happened with Wayne and Cash Money. It's like, Wayne felt like he wasn't getting what he deserved, so he left. Whereas with Kendrick, he feels like it's time for him to move on and do his own thing. But speaking of that, he's pushing Baby Keem a lot. Baby Keem is the new artist he got to. Props and shit. I don't know his name, but I might check the project out. So, back to what they doing over there in Lane, but, you know.
Speaking of that, me and one of my homies was talking about this the other day. We were saying, like as far as, like, Kendrick having PG Lang now, do you think it's time that, like, Drake should invest more into OVO? Since he really kind of...
Ooh, I love this question. Ooh, I love this question. I really...
Hey.
No, don't time it out. I love this question.
It's like, because... What?
So,
I think it's time...
I feel like Drake biggest success story is Party Next Door, and then it stops there.
No, he had 3.
The Vision, I feel like the Vision can thrive without Drake, though.
Okay, 4 then. He had 4. 2 still, look, 3 of them 4 still remain relevant.
4 to 4.
2 of them are actually good regardless.
Where did Kuda Buggin go?
He's fighting his demons in the dark.
Years to go, son.
But he just been real quiet. He ain't got nothing to say. The four is
He don't be paying attention to OVO.
I'm talking about what we was talking about the TDE situation.
They all take too long. OVO, you know what I mean? They ain't never go lead the shit.
He just like an old ass man.
He
gave you the most old man ass answer he could. He come here and say a couple sentences and then fade out again. Goddamn young people in their music. Wait. Wasn't he more excited to do this than us? I don't know. Maybe. He was the one talking about doing it at 5 o'clock and shit.
I think he was just doing it saying he was saying that because the earlier the better, because somebody be on time management, even though he wasn't ready today. You thought he forgot? That's why I be asking y'all what times y'all off and what times y'all are up. So I know what time to set the pot around. So I do my upload and all that. Y'all niggas still don't be available, so I don't know anymore. Y'all just let me know.
Nah, bro.
I'll just put it in the chat and y'all let me know.
Alright. I'm gonna lay off Kuda Buggin and get back to this OVO question.
Right. So before that I was speaking of Weekend.
He not OVO.
Yeah, he not.
Okay, the OVO cosign. What else fucking call it?
That's different. That's a whole different subject.
Right.
I still would count it because I think
a
that's
whole
very different.
No, bro.
That specific thing that you talking about has nothing to do with any artist that's on OVO. That's all to do with a bunch of dudes that have popped. Think about this. Let's just talk about that for a second since you want to bring that up. The OVO cosign, because you brought it up. The OVO cosign is like, it used to be, because it ain't like that no more. It used to be like, if you got the Drake stamp of approval, your career just went that way.
And that's why I mean, because like, I feel like if Drake invested more into OVO, the OVO stamp would mean more than what it does to this day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 4 most important things to OVO was Weekend, I Love McConaughey, Party Next Door, Division. And the 3 that still remain relevant are clearly Division, Weekend, Party Next Door. The only two that kind of transcend more, Division, Weekend.
Now, the only disadvantage to that is that Weekend was never OVO. You know?
Right.
It's like, he's just like
steady.
He's like a strong Philly.
Yeah. It's kind of like Wiz, and it's kind of like Juicy J with TG up the Taylor game.
Oh, no, he signed to them.
He's okay, whatever.
That label.
Okay, fine. But it's like
Wiz will stare you down and tell you that he is Taylor game.
Fine, whatever. Okay, but my point is, it's kind of like, it's like he didn't really need that. It just was like beforehand before he got signed, he was more affiliated with them anyway.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Once he got signed, Juicy J had one of the biggest comebacks in hip hop that I've ever seen.
If you want to be realistic, did he really ever fall off?
Yes.
He definitely fell off.
He definitely fell off.
On the mainstream of music side, but as far as
he didn't get back hot. Juicy J didn't.
See, that's the thing. Everybody separates like the music, like the rapping and like the production. It's all together. So I don't say he really become that.
If you going off of that, how you feel about Soulja Boy?
He realistically didn't fall off until about the past 3-4 years. If we going by production-wise and music-wise, God no. But if it's all together, you can't really say he declined. He kind of just was going up and then kind of like stayed at a moderate level. Man still put out beats, but I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10, someone's gonna buy that Soulja Boy beat.
Maybe.
So I don't really never say Soulja Boy flatline. I mean, not declined, I should say. He more like reached a point and kind of just stayed consistent. but he never really declined if we're combining all the music talent together, whether it's production or music. Okay. Because if that's the case, look, y'all may disagree, y'all may agree. I say if we're going off of just music and non-production, Kanye is kind of like in that same kind of wavelength. Because if we combine it both, you got to go on a curve. And it's kind of just like gay do gay, and then around like after Life of Pablo, there was gay, there was the Gospel album. I mean, rapping. I mean, creative direction wise, possibly. But as far as Big John Folks production, he ain't never fell off.
Okay. Can we? Let's get back to Kendrick.
Big John Folks ain't never fell off on the production side. I didn't say he fell off. I just said it's like production kept him up. Where the albums of music, like rapping wise, kind of just kept him moderate. And that little bump from production.
I don't know about moderate because people still worship the ground that that man walk on, and Don is so big. I finally listened to it. I ain't never tell y'all.
I'm so proud of you.
Like that shit is so mid. I can't even believe it.
Y'all don't understand. We all told John to listen. He did not want to listen to that shit. And he finally took the courage to give it a chance.
And that shit is at least a 6. Maybe that's me being generous. It's just all over the place, like Kanye.
I mean, hey, apparently he done gave Kim K PTSD about him being her stylist.
Hold on, I got about that.
I just want to say the one thing he said about her, because nigga, I would die.
Okay, so
I want to hear this because I ain't hear it.
The mother of four then revealed that she styled herself for the Wall Street Journal's 2021 Innovator Awards, and Kanye was not a fan of the look. He called, and she quoted, he called me afterwards. Kim said, he told me my career's over, and then showed me a picture of Marge Simpson wearing something similar. When I say, this nigga, is a fucking fool.
I'm going to have to pause it for a second because I got to refill my beverage.
I mean, I understand that.
Okay, we back.
So, yeah, Kanye West.
No more Kanye West.
Call him baby mama. Big Joe Folk. Big Joe Folk. You're right.
No more Big Joe Folk.
No Kanye. I'm just saying, Big Joe Folk ain't had to come in his baby mama like that. But he called that. He called that hard sensitive.
And he got a big ass jaw, so they match.
How strategic do you think Kendrick was on literally putting his album out on the Friday the 13th and being the only hip hop album that's gonna drop?
DNA the only person to think about shit like this.
Bro, what the like?
He changes the narrative.
He went from Candyland to Jason Voorhees.
Because he changed, and honestly, he just changed the narrative of Friday the 13th being bad luck, and it looked at it as a bad Friday.
I don't think, you know what? I didn't even realize that it was Friday the 13th, so I didn't even care about it. I didn't even know this stuff.
To be honest,
we gotta look into shit like that because people look into shit like that.
Okay, so why did you think it was strategic to have that drop on this particular day?
I mean,
that 600 million some streams or whatever the hell.
And he's the only person dropping a full-fledged album.
You're right there, of course.
So
in the last month, we've got an album from Pusha T, Whack Harlow.
That's a good one. I was gonna say Jim because that nigga didn't know jack shit about rapping.
Who else dropped? Future and now Kendrick. It's like who else supposed to drop today?
I mean, tonight. Who else? Like, really?
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't choking out his girlfriend.
Guess who's going to jail tonight? Kanye, if he wasn't throwing shade at his baby mama every other day. Or, so, what's the fake Drake name?
I don't know.
I forgot. Anyway, Perkio. I know they dropped the fucking video to whatever the hell. No one made a remake to Laugh Now, Cry Later. No, that's kind of hilarious. No one's watching. No one's watching, but it's kind of hilarious. Maybe Thug's album might have had at least a single release if, you know, he wasn't locked up. Yeah, Thug just dropped an album. He's gonna drop another one.
He dropped that dropped last year, right?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Didn't he just drop an album? He gonna drop another one. Y'all didn't see the album cover where it looked like him being all bloodied up? Oh yeah, the little fake slime season 4 wasn't likely shit. Yeah. That shit ain't coming out right now. That nigga got a case of fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That man trying to be on his TK shit. Fucking beat, I was trying to be the case. Exactly. At least he ain't do the race like TK done, man. TK in jail because of himself. Nobody do that.
Right.
Nobody tell you to run. You probably would have been out on bond or something. Who knows? You know what? They thought that nigga was murder. I know he wasn't getting out. I mean, how many years he get again? 56? 56, 57. He is 2 or 3 years down. And he been in there since he was, 18? He get out when he like at 50s or some shit like that? 60s? He get out when he's borderline heading to his 70s. He's on the bad side of 60.
Right.
That's tough. Unless this nigga can find some way to finagle, finesse, and snitch everything possible to make it sound like that. They didn't really nobody to snitch on at this point. He gonna sit like 4-2 Doug had to go sit with his stupid ass. I mean, if nigga didn't run, he might have had a better chance. Speaking of which, before we get back to this strategic dropping, I got a thought. I was on Twitter and I saw a picture of a bunch of random rappers, and it said something along the line. Let me go find it just to make sure that. Oh, talking about all the rappers we know are locked up. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's it. All the good rappers is locked up. And I looked at this picture and I said on Twitter, and I quote, I don't know who half of these niggas is.
Crazy.
I literally think they just put a picture of the whole YSL group. Bro, let me tell y'all real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this. You got the listeners can't see this. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see it. Do y'all know who any of these guys are? I know a few of them. I don't know who any of these guys are.
Let's see. I'm trying.
Especially this mother. Who is this? Who is this?
I don't know who that is.
We got
Fat Trail. I see Fat Trail.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was locked up.
He was locked up again. He just got out.
Crazy. I didn't know he was still doing music.
He ain't, because he been locked up.
Oh, shit. What number on there?
I see some dope referee. I see, what's Pooh Shiesty going on? Like Shondale, something. It's some old name. I see Pooh Shiesty dumbass.
Casanova.
Melly.
Oh, yeah, Melly.
Lucci snitching ass.
Melly gonna be locked up for life, so.
No. Okay, y'all want to know who the dumbest person on this picture is? Because I don't know what the majority of these guys did. But you want to know who the dumbest person in this picture is?
Who?
This guy.
Wait.
Fujiano is the most dumbest person on this entire list. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the man couldn't leave the state of Atlanta, right? I mean, the city of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And 1017 popped last summer, and this fool started touring and violated his parole, and they caught him. And he cut his ankle monitor off so he could do this, and they caught him. Like, bro, I know you niggas want to be famous, but not that bad. And nigga, at least do the rest of your little sentence while your name is popping out here. and then go do that. And I can't believe, as old as Gucci is, he ain't learned too much when he was in jail that he should have. Because why he wasn't in that boy here like, hey, man, sit down for a minute. Wait till you off your little arrest shit.
Because realistically, hey, guess what? Realistically, Gucci only care about himself.
Ooh, you're smart.
Realistically, he only care about himself, bro. That's just.
Are you saying that because his two biggest artists is OJ the Juice Man and Flocka sitting in jail right now?
I mean, like it's not. It's like he didn't change up his content. He did Big Boy NBA Young Boy like he should have. He's supposed to do that shit. But like, don't nobody want to listen to Gucci Man no more, bro. Like, he's still putting out music and it's really half-assed. And
I don't know about all that. I mean, I get why you say that, but in terms of his rapping, he lost his step.
He ain't. Of course, he hasn't lost his step. Like, it's just not good. It's just not good.
You talking about the type of music he making?
We don't hear it because we've been there since the beginning.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is with me with Gucci. So.
Most people still want to hear him though.
Yeah, obviously, I guess so. But yeah, he's selfish. He ain't like none of his artists bigger than him yet. You should want your artist to be bigger than you.
I think he does, but the problem is
they gotta want it too though.
Yeah, that's true.
Right there.
That's true. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true.
Food Shiesty was on his way, and then what he do?
Yeah, that's true.
Doing dumb shit.
Okay.
They back in blood. That's what he did.
Yeah.
We all know what Fujiano dumbass did.
Yeah.
Like, bro, y'all niggas.
You're muted.
Bro,
you're muted, Mark Madness. You're muted.
Last summer, you could not go anywhere last summer. I want to see my son. You could not go anywhere last summer without hearing these two niggas out popping out of somebody's car. Why? Y'all slowed y'all done took the Bobby Schmurder route. Y'all done slowed y'all momentum down.
Because, bro, you can't. You take out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga.
I know, man. I just wish that niggas would learn this by now. Like, bro, there's nothing wrong with slowing your name in the. I get it. I come from the hood. I know how much the nigga name matters to him. I get it. But when it comes to this bag, bro, it's some shit you got to sacrifice, bro. Ain't nobody telling you to become no bitch. We not saying that. We just saying like that street activity shit, that shit that you was doing in the street. You might want to slow down on that just a little.
Okay. What about the women rappers?
Which ones?
Enchanting.
They're all sluts.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, hey, I can't. Hey, I can't. I'm not finna edit that out either. I'm not doing it.
I know you're not.
I'm not.
I'll take the hit.
He said, I'll take the hit. Come on, man.
Oh my goodness.
That's what nothing to do with it.
I'll get rowdy. What about her?
Okay.
Why
Why?
about her specifically? Like,
He signed. Didn't he sign 2 female rappers?
yeah, one of them ain't signed no more.
Oh damn. Well, yeah. That's on them.
That's on her. I don't know what happened with that situation.
Right. Yeah. That's on them. That's on her. Enchanting though still signed, right? Ain't Enchanted?
Yeah, she still signed to him. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. What?
She actually got some shit. I think she a better singer than a rapper, though.
That's normally how it goes.
You know?
That's normally how it goes.
But, who else? Where's somebody else.
Ain't nobody gonna tell her you can't do both though.
That's true, and I'm not gonna tell her that either.
You're right.
I'll tell her yes. She got tats on her neck and her chest. That's a dangerous bitch. F-R-E-E, fuck, nigga free.
Oh man.
Please don't sing that. I'm just saying. That's gonna be an anthem or something. I just hope you know all the ladies in y'all lives that want to be outside. That bitch look like a foot. You wanna know what's crazy though? That bitch look like a foot. And then on top of that video pissed me off because that pregnant bitch got the nerve to be twerking in that video. That bitch, don't sit down somewhere and take your prenatal vitamins or something. That's them young hoes go-to move. No, see? They outside with a song while they smoking black. Like, it's hood right as hell, but it is catchy. I ain't gonna lie. So, like I said, I catch it. I can just imagine Martin in the car after work. He gonna look around himself real quick and turn that shit on one good time. I ain't gonna turn that shit on. Please don't. I already know. If any females that I know. Oh no, I didn't already turn shit girls' cars when I was at the lake the other day. So yeah, I watched a girl on my snap literally play that shit. Because when she seen everybody outside walking along the streets and dancing on the bus and shit, she turned that on. I'm like, well, play some music for them. And then she played that. I said, oh, yep. Trying to go. But anyway, roll it back to what Martin was talking about.
It's crazy. You know what's crazy about that one song? I can name at least about 10 songs that's about a woman.
Way better than that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right there. Without hesitation. We all know this.
So
I bet Kuda Buggin came. Hey, look, he said I could. I know a little bit about some Rap City and shit, you know. They all ain't bad. Got some good ones. Y'all want to know something funny about Kuda Buggin? I seem to remember a couple of years ago that Kuda Buggin was singing Meg Thee Stallion's praises for her bars. And then the very next year, around the same time, he called us slut. For rapping about the same shit she was rapping about when he was praising her rap. Speaking of, did y'all hear the news? You know what happened? I want to know what happened. Mika fell in love, dog. Oh, that is what happened. That's what happened. So you started to look at shit a little different. Oh, you know, little girls make you look at shit different. You got daughters and shit. So, that's true. Y'all want to know something else that's funny though?
Oh man.
It ain't about him, it's about me. Y'all want to know what's funny?
What?
Martin, no. I've been in a relationship for 4 years. And you know the one constant that I learned?
What?
I ain't say it. These hoes gonna be hoes. Mm-hmm. Be hoes, gonna be hoes. It don't matter about their love, but these hoes gonna be hoes. Don't matter if they're white, loyal or not. They gonna be.
You got the door closed or something? She still there or something?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, cool.
She don't listen to this shit no way.
Oh, damn. You can say whatever the fuck you want there.
I certainly do. But he only hurts you because you want him, man. But no, you know what? Like, y'all know this. I love my girl to death, bro. But and what I say, it ain't necessarily got nothing to do with her. It's just that you know what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, Wayne said hoes go be hoes, so he couldn't blame Tammy. Couldn't blame Tammy. Mm-hmm. But back to let's just get off that subject before niggas get in trouble. What was you, Martin? What was you talking about OVO and TDE again? You were saying that if Drake follows what? I feel like Drake should follow, like if he tries to follow like the path like Kendrick, he could you know actually make, or like on a Wayne standpoint, he can make OVO actually you know good, relevant. Besides out of the people that just had the OVO stamp. Mm-hmm. You know, because it's like, outside of the people I named, do we really have any more like thriving artists in OVO? Right? Like, I can name like one more artist, but it's like, that nigga's not striving. Crazy.
Here we go.
So that's my question to y'all. Y'all think OVO could be reborn, I guess.
I guess
what should Drake do to
think there's hope for
OVO?
No, because that nigga too selfish too.
Honestly,
I don't think Drake is selfish as more as
he's
not caring.
It depends on what artist we talking about. Honestly.
I think he really don't genuinely give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I think it really depends on what artist we talking about, because the only real artist that Drake has like supported, and when I say supported, I mean he actually been on one of their songs that actually got put out, is technically Division.
Roy Wood.
Party Next Door, and
Roy Wood.
no, has he been on the song with Roy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has. And Magic Jordan, them two singing niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, I'm
And
not saying
Baca.
that he doesn't. Drake probably fully believes in every
Don't forget
single
about
person.
Baca.
Yeah, him too. And that non-rapping smiley nigga. Drake
Leave Smiley alone.
believes. That's the thing about Drake that I admire. Drake literally firmly believes in everybody he signs. That's what happens. But he just don't. He himself, like DNA said, he's not necessarily selfish, but he himself does not really push his artists anymore. He kind of just signs people and be like, all right, well, you sign to a label, and I'm gonna let you do you. I don't have no creative input. If you got a song that I like, you play me a song, you be like, hey, Drake, hop on this. I'll do that, but I don't have no creative input. I'm like, all right, you do what you do, which is what these other labels like TDE and Dreamville do. Like, they let their artists be themselves, you know? We can't really call J. Cole selfish because Dreamville is thriving. J. Cole literally they go to Cole and be like, all right, well, what Cole think of this? And Cole be like, it's dope. And they come out, and it's dope. And it's like, well, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Like, it's a different model.
It is what it is, and that's okay.
It's a different model than what he was talking about with Gucci. Like, it's like, you know,
That's what I'm saying. He's more so nonchalant than he is selfish with OVO.
I'll say that, yeah.
That nigga realistically does not give a fuck about them every boo move. He gives them they one or two features. They strive a little more. They get maybe three.
Social media somewhere, and that's it.
You hear me?
Pretty much it, man.
Like, I doubt it ever happens. But let's say the only way I could, what realistically would make me see like Drake transcending OVO. Maybe if he gets Dirk to sign with him. It won't. I just said maybe. I didn't say it was going to happen, DNA. While you were looking. Practicing your light skin faces.
Our listeners, if y'all could have all seen the collective face we just gave this man.
Right, G. I was like, damn, I didn't say it was.
I can't even see Kuda Buggin. I imagine what his face looked like.
I didn't say it was gonna happen. I just said if he was like to get Dirk to like, I guess, be with OVO. I can see OVO getting some relevancy back that way, or signing someone as big as Dirk.
Like who?
Why would they want to do that if they that big?
Exactly. What does Dirk have to gain signing with OVO now? When he's at the top of his game, literally, Dirk is in like. And I'm finna say this. I'm finna say something, and a lot of, like, if anybody in the city of Chicago is listening that loves Lil Durk, they're gonna get mad when I say this, but Dirk is in his prime right now. Y'all probably thought he was in his prime then. He's in his prime now.
Mm.
So, you know what I say, not to be signed to nobody at this point. Heed what I say and not judge what I say, people. I said it like, not like for him to be like, how do I put it? To be like how Juicy J is now with Taylor Gang. Put it like that. He doesn't need it. He already has the prime and the publicity and the fame. I hate how all y'all just leave me and don't even listen with a thought. Like, I
mean, keep going. You can keep going.
No, it's just I hate the look. I'm just like, understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about like Twister with the Rockefeller. Right, kind of like that. You know what I'm saying?
When the fuck did that happen? I don't even remember that shit.
That didn't happen. He tried to. He's fucking with me. But look, bro. Let me holler at Kuda Buggin real quick. Just because Kanye was popping up in a bunch of Twitter videos, stop being he was on Rockefeller.
They gave the man the chain. Yeah, he did have a chain on a couple of videos.
I'm not just gonna look at the videos from the Kamikaze era. He might be right. Okay, I don't think he was signed to him, but he might be right about the chain part. All right, how about this? Meek Mill being with Hov.
Still hasn't really done anything.
But I thought that was a management deal, not a your label thing. It's still kind of the same thing, if you get what I'm saying. Like God damn it.
Ain't nobody signed with Dream Chasers yet.
Not Mario doing a playback with you. That was working for him.
Yeah, that was working for him.
He didn't jag it. He just said he didn't want to. My point is, he
crazy
wanted to do his own thing. Not an artist with relevancy.
MIA was cold. Supposed to be was cold.
Sex Playlist was cold. The whole album.
Yeah.
Sign an artist with relevancy or make a management deal with a big artist to try and bring traction to OVO. That sounds like I think I worded it better this way. If he does a partnership, that was actually perfect the way you just worded it. Yeah, like if he did a partnership with Dirk, he get some of OTF members in with OVO. That shit OVO think. OVO sticks out a little bit more. That shit's gonna sink. I'm not saying like he got. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna say he's gonna take. He ain't gotta take every artist, but he can at least take one diamond out the rough. I'm sorry, I don't want to get shot by nobody, but just be honest, bro. Like, think about Dirk and think about all the other OTF artists. Them niggas are going nowhere. I don't think he can get one or two out of him. I think he can get one or two. Like who? Name one. Oh shit. I said I think. I don't know the niggas. Name one, because he done lost one of them. So which one? I repeat, I don't know. I just said he could get one or two. I didn't say what two. I don't even know the damn two.
Mimo 600?
Maybe. You don't even believe that.
I don't. I just said, I thought you said name one. I named one. Shit.
Give me a name. That wasn't what I was doing. Wasn't the right name. I don't know, man. Look, man. I'm gonna try to refrain from something like Chicago artists. You niggas like to play with guns, so. See, you can't talk about Chicago artists peacefully without somebody thinking you hate them. So I'm just gonna shut up. Okay, well, maybe we could have did like Gucci with Pooh Shiesty. Gucci and Dre made the partnership, and then someone from there. They have more relevant artists at least. Yeah. And those collabs might work better. Yeah, but them niggas are sitting in jail, so that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Damn, Luka hurt. Yep, good night. Good night. Good night from Dallas. Phoenix moving on. He back on the court. I was going to say, I was like, Luka out. Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a blowout that game, if that's the case.
Nah, they up now. I thought he was out, but they up 41-37. That ain't a big lead.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my little idea into the whole bringing OVO to relevancy, making a kind of like a connection.
Okay.
To bring
now let's speculate on this album. Is it gonna have any rap features?
Yes. I say at least 2. Probably.
At least 2?
Probably. At least 2, and one of them's gonna be somebody from TV. But I wouldn't be surprised if that weren't any. Honestly, I won't be either.
Right.
I take that back. 3. 1 from TV, 2 from somewhere else. One's gonna be a big name, the other's gonna be like a name we know, but kind of an unexpected feature. I'll tell you this right now, and I'm being completely serious when I say this. If Dirk or Baby show up on that album, I'm throwing my hands up. I wouldn't be mad with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm throwing my hands up because these niggas are literally inescapable. Like, inescapable, bro.
Yeah. See, but that's, I feel like, see, Dirk, it makes more sense. And Baby, yeah, that's, I don't know. Well, it could happen. It still could happen.
It can happen.
I
just don't want them stupid ass idiots and them stupid ass bitches to be on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram talking shit like, oh yeah, man, so Baby went on Kendrick's song and killed him on his own shit like they was doing with J. Cole last year. Like, no.
I think Kendrick would only accept a hook from Dirk.
Think so?
To be honest, he wouldn't accept a verse. I'm not saying that his verses be whack. I'm just saying the fact that he would only accept a hook from Dirk. But Baby, on the other hand, he probably gonna get a verse there. He can get a verse on.
Sure. Very true.
But Baby King more than likely to be on there.
He gonna be on there in some capacity, production or a verse or something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we gonna have a hidden Nipsey verse, like a song that we didn't know that they did together. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be pretty damn good. Yeah.
What's another one I can see?
Think we're gonna get a whole verse?
No.
Okay.
That'd be dope as well, but I don't think Cole coming out the closet, no pun intended, to that. Y'all know I would love a Tyler the Creator verse, but we just talked about this earlier. So Martin is under the impression. Oh no, wait. Like Martin is under the impression that Kendrick and Tyler track would be more anticipated than a Kendrick and J. Cole track. Matter of opinion. Cool y'all Jets. Matter of opinion. Over there practicing his rocket pressure face. Can I smell what you cooking, DNA? No, I can't. But I feel like you smelling your bottom lip. I love you, brother, but I had to. But stop looking at me like that. Anyway, I'm on the floor now. Martin just have great takes, man. You know? They be different. Yeah, let me clarify again. Martin thinks that Kendrick and Tyler track, where they both rap it, will be more effective and more loved than the J. Cole track where they both rap it.
So his topics just be, his takes just be in the top 1%. That's all. So.
Look, of course, everybody's going to love the whole Jermaine, Cole, and Kendrick. I get that. And if John's going to quote what I said originally, I said I would anticipate that more than the Jermaine, Cole, and Kendrick song. That is what you said. And then what did you proceed to say afterwards? I said I think it would be fire. Yes. No, that is what you said. But what else did you say? When I asked you, what do you think the people won't want to hear? And you said, Kendrick and Tyler, because it'd be different. See? It would be different, but that's not what the people want to hear. And then you asked me, do I think that Tyler could bring something to a Kendrick song No, that's not what I asked. Say what I really asked. What I said was, do you think that Tyler can hold a candle to Kendrick Lamar?
Yes. Yes. Wordplay, yes. Rhyme skill, yes.
Look at the
So we just gonna disacknowledge the lyrics that he had and call me if you get lost.
No, we not talking about
Cause y'all looking like I'm saying something asinine as hell. Like, y'all think that man can't hold a lyrical bar?
Oh, man. I didn't say anything either, yo. I didn't get a chance to speak.
It's like if looks can kill, y'all ready to snipe my ass. Like, hell, no. Like, it's not a good kid, but y'all gotta be shitting me. Y'all don't think that man can lyrically hang with him.
He can. He can. But see.
What?
This is another one of those things where, like, we gotta look at history now. So the last time that Cole and Kendrick was on the same song was in 2017. I want to say.
Oh, you talking about the DJ Khaled thing?
No. I'm talking about on Jeezy album.
That's true. Oh, the Jeezy.
And who had the better verse?
Cole, because Kendrick didn't even have a verse.
They don't really rap on each other's shit when they're on the same track together. They don't really rap against each other. But Ben Fruit is the prime example.
Okay.
That's how it all started.
Okay.
When they had an opportunity, they rapped on each other's songs. They didn't rap on each other's song with each other. They rapped on each other's songs separately.
Okay.
They don't want the fans to choose between them. As much as we love it, we won't. But that's the thing. No, neither one of them want to do it, because if that's the case, we would have been had the collab album or the collab tape. If that's the case. That's why I said the Kendrick and Tyler one would stick out, because one, that's different. Two, we haven't had that. Three, Tyler Creator is lyrically investing himself into where he's in this talk of one of the lyrical rappers of the game today, especially since there really ain't too many motherfuckers left that's lyrically rapping. And four,
that's a damn show.
And four, come on now, we can't say he doesn't have some credibility. This man he done touched elbows with Pharrell, Hov, and a lot of other motherfuckers, bro. He has a song with Hov. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just saying, dog. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But it's like asking your mama to get you that $2,000 ass Christmas gift that you know damn well she's not gonna get. But if you can settle for the nice $250 game system that you also wanted, that would also be really cool and unexpected, you're not gonna complain, right?
Right. All right. Okay.
I'm just saying, if it happened, I wouldn't say it'd be a bad thing. I'm pretty sure the song would probably be one of the top songs, just off the name credibility alone.
I just want, you know what I want? I want another debate to happen. I want another debate. I don't see no debates happening in hip hop like how it was Hov and Eminem on the same song. I don't hear no more debates no more. Like, we don't talk about
these rappers. Who said that?
Because
there's a rapper that said something about this. Who was it? I couldn't tell you. Was it Cole? No, it wasn't Cole. He too damn humble. It was actually, matter of fact, it was Kendrick that said that shit. No, it wasn't Kendrick, but somebody who rap said that these niggas too busy trying to be friends to be in competition with each other now.
Yeah. I forgot who said that shit.
Somebody important said that shit, and I know it because I remember it. But yeah, man, niggas,
we definitely talk. But it's okay. The last time we had a big debate about who had the best verse was Control. So
that was a no-brainer.
No, I still don't.
They're electronica.
I still don't like. I'm not giving it.
No brainer.
It's,
Yeah, Jay Electronica killed it. He did.
okay.
But we know who Versus was more talked about. So we all know. Like they all did their thing. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, but we haven't had a debate in a long ass time of like that. So
niggas scared to compete, man. Then most of these niggas sound the same. So like, what we compare?
yeah.
I mean, last time anybody compared anything. Okay. Last time anybody debated anything about anybody was when in I don't know about y'all social circles, but in my social circle, last time anybody debated about anything was when Baby and Dirt dropped the Voice of the Heroes. Yeah. It was like, all right, well, who killed the album more?
Baby.
Truth be told.
Yeah. That's an easy answer.
I mean, he carried the majority of the album.
A lot of songs Dirk shouldn't even have been on. So I'm not trying to disrespect the man either. I'm not.
You don't be worried about offending these people. I mean, we're not offending them. The way that I look at Voice of the Hero is kind of how I look at What a Time to Be Alive. Because if we're being honest here, the Voice of the Heroes is like Lil Durk playing around in Lil Baby's playground, right? Like What a Time to Be Alive is like Drake playing around in Future's playground, basically. Yeah.
But I'm actually fine with Drake playing around in that playground though.
No, I mean, who isn't? You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem with Dirk playing around the Baby's playground, but I think that's why you said what you just said.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah.
Instead of literally piggybacking off of each other's rap, like the way they songs sound, it's really like one rapper picks the style, and then we like, all right, we're gonna stick with his style. All right, I'm gonna just rap on these songs.
Yeah.
Do these rappers these days really rap to where they can do that?
What you mean, Kuda Buggin?
Like just pick up off of what another artist said? Like
sometimes you see it more with
Wayne and Jewels used to like.
Yeah, you see it more with the older rappers though. You don't see it with the young.
Like they don't really study their craft to to even have the ability to do that shit.
Well, I'm hoping.
I ain't thinking about that.
I'm hoping by the next Corday album.
Ain't too many real rappers out here no more.
I'm hoping the next. Yeah, I'm hoping the next Corday album is phenomenal or great, at least great, because the last one wasn't all that great. It wasn't better than the first.
I actually just re-listened to that. It was like the Lost Boy copy and paste. It was good, but it was like great, but it wasn't the Lost Boy.
Right.
It felt like you know how you got 4K and then you got HD? Kind of like that. Like, I got the HD version of Lost Boy when I had the 4K version of Lost Boy.
The second album is never, people's second album is never really better than their first.
That's a lie.
Not all the time. We get into a whole other debate.
Lies, love to see it.
Oh man!
Take it away, Joe Nathan. Whose second album was it better than their first? Name a few.
Kendrick's.
What? You crazy as hell. What? Debate over. I'm leaving to get out of here. It's been a good Cold Hard Fast podcast, y'all. We see y'all next week. No. Good night, guys.
Jay-Z's second album wasn't as good as the first single.
He's gonna be hot and bothered, y'all. No, okay, I'll let him have that one.
Nas' second album was cool, but it wasn't better than Illmatic.
No, I'll let him have that one too. See, now we getting.
Wait a minute.
I had to wait for the answer.
The second album was I Am, right?
No, it was written.
Oh, it was written. Okay, never mind. My bad. Okay, you're right.
It was written. It was written. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty damn
underrated. People sleep on that album.
Right.
It's way worse than Illmatic. It's not way worse. It's just a little bit less.
Yeah.
Continue.
That's just two. And you named the most prominent MCs and I
Okay, 50 Cent.
You got
The Massacre was a big deal for me. Get Rich and
You can have
Matthew.
There's a lot of niggas out there that would say Massacre was better than Get Rich and Die Trying. And I'll smack them niggas with a copy of the Massacre.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Next.
And Cole was an exception. Kanye was an exception.
Wait, you saying the second album wasn't better than the first album? No, you said it was.
It was.
Oh, okay. I had to make sure. I was like,
Cole was only the deception because like most of them songs is old. Yeah.
Pimp a Butterfly though, y'all think was better than Good Kid, Mad City?
Yes, I'm living down that hill. And Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite Kendrick album. But yes. I'm living down that hill. I'm sorry.
I definitely listen to Pimp a Butterfly more than I listen to Good Kid.
So. I've said this before and I will say this again. So Pimp a Butterfly is literally the most important rap album to come out in the last 10 years. Bar none.
It sounds like you need to re-listen, my brother.
There's not a more important.
I might have to.
There's not a more important rap album that came out in the last 10 years. There's been a lot of great ones, a lot of flawless ones, but not more important than that one.
And now you about to listen to another masterpiece, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And if it's really a double album, like I said,
listen to two of them.
Oh man. And who can like see, like I don't like too many double albums, so like yeah.
How there ain't too many double albums out though.
That was great, yeah.
Period. Ain't too many double albums out there.
Okay. Scorpion,
let's
trash.
Let's think about the few that are out there.
Scorpion, trash, or mid.
Why you start with that one?
Because that was the most recent one.
Scorpion is not trash. It's just mid.
Okay, mid then.
All Eyes on Me.
Okay, yeah.
Life After Death.
Okay.
I'm only name another one. I think Bone Thugs and Harmony came out with one, if I'm not mistaken. Came out with what?
A double.
The Art of War, it was called.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Who else came out with a double album?
Jay-Z.
Outkast. Jay-Z. There you go. Jay-Z came out with a double album. Outkast. Yep.
But that was really more, if you want to say, their
solo
albums, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but they both were still laboring under Outkast. And they both appeared on each other's songs.
Yeah.
Right. So we can still count that as a double in the technical term, but I get what you're saying.
Right.
I know who else dropped a double album, but I ain't gonna say his name. Say it.
Mm.
Say it. Why does it bother you so much to say it? DJ Khaled. wait, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. DJ Khaled. a little bit louder. One more time for the fans. You already checked what the fuck I said. He said, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you. That fat Arab dude from Miami. you gotta be more specific. Actually, he ain't even from Miami. His ass from New Orleans. What am I talking about?
Yeah. Wait, what was the double album? I'm trying to.
One of your least favorite albums ever.
Oh, The Father of the Side?
No, not that. No, that's horrible though. The better one of the two.
I changed a lot.
Least favorite. Your second least favorite Khaled album.
I don't know.
The one that is, bro.
Huh?
The one that's at the bottom of the barrel, but right above the worst. Grateful, bro.
Oh, grateful. Oh, hell yeah. That was terrible. Oh, my God.
I said the better of the two.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It ain't too many double albums out there. I mean, Chris Brown got a couple because
No, what?
That's not a double. That's a quadruple album. That's a quadruple quintuplet album.
I think didn't he release a box set or some shit?
No, I think Heartbreak on the Full Moon came out as a double disc.
Okay.
I don't know. He had no other choice. What best run like that? I don't know about that last one though.
Is this next one gonna be another one like that, yo?
Probably.
Oh.
I know it is. I don't know why y'all. You getting ready for a tour too? Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's gonna be at the amphitheater in Tinley Park this year by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's sponsored. For some reason, that's one of the only days that Lil Baby won't be there. Because that's when Lil Baby is leaving from Lala. Oh, yeah, Lil Baby. Oh, that's right. Lil Baby performs on Thursday. And I'm pretty sure he has to continue something going out throughout the week. Well, like they'll have parts where they're together in the tour, but the majority of the time they'll both be separate and do the headline for each part of it. It kind of makes sense, though. It's kind of creative in a sense if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know some verses that, like, when we were talking about rappers going back and forth on songs?
Yeah.
You know what's one that ain't talked about?
What?
In my eyes? The Lil Wayne, Jadakiss, and Drake on the Carter 4. Technically speaking, before we get to that, the Carter 5 is a double album too. Yeah, that actually is.
Yeah, that was not good.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
It wasn't good.
It's crazy, man. It wasn't terrible.
I didn't say it was terrible. It just wasn't good.
The Carters, but definitely not the best of Carters. It's better than the last two albums he came out with before that. That's for sure. Say that.
I forgot what was before.
I'm not a human being is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a human being 2 is one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a human being 2.
Yeah, that's
the one that had the infamous Soulja Boy verse.
Oh, yeah.
I hate you know what? That song always makes me mad because how you get on the track piss you off so much. Juicy J did not listen to me. Juicy J did not make that amazing ass beat. And Wayne did not go hard on that song for Soulja Boy to come in room. And look, that's why Kanye learned from past mistakes to not let Soulja Boy on the song. Why you think he fought so hard not to let that nigga be on that song? Who cut your hair? He took your hair. Who let you rap? Who cut your hair? Wait, didn't Juice WRLD have a double album?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
You talking to the wrong guy.
I'm not 100%. Yeah, you would have to look it up, bro. Because I'm honestly, I stopped listening after that first Posthumous. I haven't listened to his latest. So yeah, I haven't. Yeah, stopped listening to Juice. Like, I think they, to be honest with you, I think they're purposely putting out sad music because he died. I don't know. I'm good. So I'm good on that. I don't want to hear no more sad music.
I don't hear sad music all the time, bro.
I mean, you know what I mean, bro. Like, literally. Okay, literally.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What happened to Gunna? That's what I want to know.
Oh man, nah, but
I think what happened to Gunna goes better with the music.
okay.
Oh my God,
Damn, so we not even gonna get a track list from this dude. That's cool.
Are you upset?
Not really. I thought he was I thought he would though, but it's all good. I ain't really tripping that much.
I don't believe so. He does not have one. It's not saying anything. Every time I typed in double, they said diamond.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, I guess not then.
No,
let me find out.
He definitely. It probably would have been smart to do that on his first posthumous if he was gonna do that.
What's the word that you using?
That depends on the team.
Oh,
his team.
What's this word you keep using?
Posthumous? Post what? What? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is, Jet.
You mean posthumous, nigga?
Phosphorus, whatever, nigga. Shit.
He still said phosphorus.
Whatever.
I did not keep it until John said so. I was letting it ride too.
You do that shit wrong. Why you do that?
Hey, look, because I knew what he meant. It's kind of like growing up in a household where, like, my mama tends to sometimes, like, not say the word in its accurate pronunciation, so I let it be. Well, no, I don't let it be. I'll be getting on her. I be getting on her about it.
It's all right, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, everybody can't pronounce everything right, bro.
I know. I'm just talking.
Wait. When you say specific, do you say specific or do you say pacific?
Specific.
Okay. I like how Kuda's just sitting there so high. He's like, y'all can't see it, but I can.
He funny as hell. Kuda Buggin literally sitting over there like Biggie or Warren. Like the coals out my eye. See who is paging me in a while.
My nigga Pop from the barbershop.
Exactly. Any more expectations for this album? Production? Anything?
I don't think it's gonna be any Mike Will. Of course.
That was random.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it's gonna be any of that. I think it might be Metro.
Like it was a bad thing?
No, I think it's gonna be Metro on there though.
I know who's gonna be on there for sure.
For real?
No.
Kanye?
No.
Dr. Dre?
No. The Alchemist.
Oh yeah, Alchemist. Yeah, that.
The Alchemist is definitely gonna be on that album. Because something that I knew but forgot is that Alchemist is on Damn, which I did not realize again until just recently.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
No wonder I like this song so much.
Wait.
DNA Alchemist production though.
Wait, I don't hate his production, man. Stop doing it.
I don't like it though. You think that he's been too
he's been overused.
He's popping up everywhere.
He's been overused. Overused.
I mean, when you that damn good, man.
Because if you think about it, don't nobody like. Well, yeah, some people do have certain albums with one producer, but
those be some of the best albums.
Yes, most likely, yeah. More than often that happens, yes. But like I feel like, yeah, Alchemist is one of those producers that's been overused. That's it.
When you that damn good, man, you a sought after producer.
Yeah. And I don't hate his production at all. So it's just like he's not my go-to producer. I told you my top three. This is never gonna change.
Who was that again?
It changes often because of who Puts out what at what time?
After he just said it's never gonna change, he said it's changing.
No, I'm talking about number one change. 1 and 2 changes off.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3 changes off, but Pharrell, Timbaland, and Ye.
Right, that's great. You know what's funny about Timbaland?
What's that?
Y'all know he produced like 3 songs on Jack Harlow's album.
I don't even know which one.
It was. Oh wait, 1 second. I'm not going to the actual album. I'm just looking it up.
Oh yeah, I need to know this shit, and so I can go back and listen and see if he just wasted beats on fucking Jack Harlow.
Oh, talking about wasted beats.
I'm weak. One of my homies said James Harden became Ben Simmons in the second half of that game.
That's funny.
That's truthful.
It was I Got a Shot and Parent Trap. 2 songs.
Oh, it's 2 songs. Okay. I gotta go listen to that again.
I actually haven't even heard the song with Justin Timberlake. I'm a Justin Timberlake fan, so I might just go listen to that and see what it sounds like. I didn't have your opinion, DNA. I'm gonna make my own opinion.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that after I get off here.
No, but I hope to God he didn't just waste some greatness on fucking Jack Harlow. But okay, what, man? He better be on fucking 2. If he did that shit, he better be on fucking 2. He better be on Kendrick shit, man. Yeah,
It's amazing. We'll find out in an hour now, won't we?
Yeah, about an hour and a half, yeah, or an hour, yeah. Spotify is probably gonna fucking crash though.
Everything's gonna crash. That's why I'm anticipating.
Is he gonna? You think he's gonna drop a video tonight too?
I don't know. Let's see. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. Okay. Kevin Garnett. All right, Big Lord. / Patrick Beverly. All right, Lord.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna let that slide like he had thought that up when they announced him at the All-Star game.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely thought that young DL.
Threw that shit up in the finals too. When he said anything was possible.
Hey, he was quick with it. You know that Chicago nigga and him came out crazy.
Big black more energy.
I was watching it with my pops. As soon as that nigga threw that shit up, my daddy say, "Man, I wish he wouldn't even won now."
He said, "Nah, fuck it." He said, "Fuck the whole championship."
You go throw that hook ass shit up.
Oh man.
That's hilarious. I think that's it, guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything else to really touch on.
I think we did like a whole 3-hour show, guys. Almost.
We definitely cracked 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Pretty close.
That's the longest show we ever did, right?
Nah, bro, we cracked 3 hours like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did. I think we was at your house when we did that episode. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, she was busting over there.
Yeah.
Man, I'm ready for another group episode where we all around each other.
Yeah. Well, the anniversary is coming up soon, so it's like,
what the fuck is this?
So it'll be 4 years on the 23rd of this month.
Damn.
See if I can put my room up a little bit there.
Kendrick Lamar is in Africa as we speak.
Shit. My man ain't never finna drop out.
Yo,
Africa.
Yo, T, I think we need to go to Africa.
So, top, let's go to Africa for the one
Folks'
time.
ass is in Africa looking like Bob Marley. He got dreads in his head.
My man was just ready for the culture, dog.
Oh yeah, did y'all? Oh, before we officially sign off, did y'all look at that video I sent to the chat?
I think I replied.
No, you did not reply, bro. Nobody did. The one about Kendrick.
Oh, I saw this. I saw it after you sent it, though.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Where that comes from.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of no shit like that. But, you know, I'm not Kendrick, so.
Yeah. He's always, like, really deep on some shit.
Okay. DNA. You know what? I got a little bit more shit to talk about because I'm traversing Instagram. I know that How the Prince just signed to Empire. He announced his first single is featuring Mr. He.
Huh?
Kind of cool still.
Oh. I'm good.
You gonna listen to that shit?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Bro, I promise you I'm not.
Yes.
I promise you I'm not. But I am glad. I'm super glad for him.
Man, look, you know you want to hit him, he had lips.
You know you want to hit that. You know you want to hit side high rap, bro.
Bro, I promise you the first thing and only thing I'm probably going to be listening to this weekend is Kendrick.
That's fine. What is Mr. He gonna be on? A side of the Prince song. Words of DNA. You good?
I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm all the way good on that shit.
Not one. Henry the Butcher is teasing the Plugs I Met 3. Damn.
With what producer, or is he?
He didn't say a producer.
Okay.
Let me see what else I see.
Okay.
Before we get off here. Oh, we ain't even talk about the fact that Joey Badass announced an album. I think it's called 1999 or 2000.
Yep, 2000. He's doing a tour on both of them at the same time. So he's celebrating 1999, and his album is going to be 2000. I'm guessing it's going to sound 2000. I'm sure it's going to be an excellent stroke of genius because Joey Badass has went into acting, came out of acting, started doing music. So I'm sure it's going to be some fire on there. The last album was All American Badass, right?
Yeah.
I fucking thought that was amazing, so I'm sure this next one is going to be amazing.
I'm sure it is as well.
Yeah. And I also think that, I might go to that show he's talking about there. I really do want to. I don't know if I will be able to get a ticket. I don't know. I would try my best to.
I also know that A$AP Rocky got on Drink Champs and said what we all been thinking, that Travis Scott stole the whole staff.
I mean, technically, if you want to be really, really technical about it, I mean, I don't see that much of A$AP Rocky's style in that.
I don't either, but I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, I don't really see it, but okay. They just said they look alike. A lot of people said they look alike, though.
I think that's it now.
Yeah, that's probably it. We won't see y'all next week as soon because this is a long ass episode, and I feel like we gave y'all 2 episodes in one.
I don't feel like that, but all right. I don't feel like that either. Look at his killing me.
Okay, I definitely feel like we gave y'all 2 episodes in one because it's 2 hours and 38 minutes of this episode. Once I add on the intro, it's gonna probably be 240. So yeah, that's pretty long. It's 2 episodes at one time. But we will see y'all next week. I'm just bullshit.
Sure will.
You know it. We wasn't gonna let him do that like that. See, when he ain't got his scarf on, he be talking out his head.
Okay.
And it looks like it's gonna be a game 7, so it looks like it ain't over for the Dallas.
That's crazy.
68-48.
In the 4th?
In the 3rd.
Oh, maybe that's too early to call, but all right. We'll see y'all next week.
Catch y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Love, peace, and strippers.